I just quickly wanted to talk about this concept of time. Albert Einstein said time is relative, and I very much believe that because when I look at my days or my weeks, like almost every morning of the week, I meditate for about 15 minutes. And, every now and then I, get to that point where it's time for that, and I go like, I don't have time for that, or I don't have time for this, and I just say, well, let me do it tomorrow again. But then I force myself to just get it done and just meditate and take the time to do that. And whenever I do that throughout the day, I actually realize that I have more time than less. So for some weird reason, when I meditate in the morning, just for 15 minutes, there's now more time in the day. And whenever I end up at this point and I say, yeah, let me do it tomorrow, I don't have time for it today, I end up having less time in the day. So it's a really kind of weird thing. But I think it really aligns with this idea of that time is relative, because it's really coming down to how we treat time. Because if we keep rushing around and running around to get every little thing done, then there's no time in the day, right? But if we just focus on three major big things that day that we know will get us 80% of the way, there is so much space in the day. Not even talking about time, but there's so much space in the day. I just wanted to really encourage you to think about that, because it really helps me. Like, think about or ask yourself the question, what is your 20% that gets you 80% of the way? For me, it's business development relationships. That's probably the biggest 20% for me. If I just focus on the one-on-one relationships with the key people in my life, everything else unfolds. Everything else falls into place. So that is my 20%. What is your 20%?